Gorillas are one of the closest living relatives of humans, sharing about 98% of our DNA. They are known for their impressive size and strength, with males weighing up to 400 pounds. Despite their intimidating appearance, gorillas are generally gentle creatures that live in close-knit family groups. Mothers play a particularly important role in gorilla society, caring for their young and teaching them important skills like how to find food and build nests. Mother gorillas are fiercely protective of their offspring and will go to great lengths to keep them safe from harm. Overall, gorillas are fascinating animals that inspire both awe and respect in those who encounter them. On March 12, 2014, the San Diego Zoo Safari Park welcomed an adorable baby girl gorilla into the world. Unfortunately, complications during the mother Amani's labor necessitated an emergency C-section, and the newborn required extra care from the medical staff in the first few days of her life. However, after 8 days, she was no longer receiving oxygen therapy or high-flow therapy to keep her airways open, and she no longer needed an intravenous catheter. She had completed her course of antibiotics and was deemed a normal, healthy baby at that point. As the baby gorilla grew stronger, the medical staff started feeding her bottles of infant formula, which she eagerly gulped down. Meanwhile, Amani was returned to the gorilla house at the safari park, where she quickly recovered from her surgery in more familiar surroundings. Within about 12 hours after her surgery, Amani was up and acting like nothing ever happened. She didn't miss any of her food or juice drinks, and she was doing great. After 11 days, the baby was healthy enough to travel from the veterinary hospital to the gorilla house to meet her mother for the first time. It was essential for Amani to see her baby, and for the baby to see her mother and the other gorillas. Since the visual introductions went well, the next step was to give Amani a chance to hold her daughter. The very next day, the baby was placed on a soft pile of hay in Amani's bedroom, and Amani was let in. The staff at the safari park were thrilled to see Amani sniff her baby and then pick her up, carrying and cradling her around the bedroom area. Amani even let the baby cling and hold onto her back as she walked around. The other gorillas watched through a protective mesh barrier during this crucial introduction. Initially, Amani carried the baby and never set her down, which was what the staff was hoping for. After about 3 hours, Amani began nursing the baby, and after about 5 minutes of nursing, the baby fell asleep, which was exactly what the staff was looking for. Mother and daughter were closely monitored for the rest of the day and night to make sure the baby was nursing and being cared for properly by the first-time mother, Amani. The pair did great, and there were no concerns. The next day was a significant milestone as the baby girl and her mother were given access to the outdoor exhibit for the first time. Amani walked into the exhibit while cradling her baby, with a curious 5-year-old Frank following closely. After foraging and eating some greens, Amani found a warm alcove and settled down to comfortably nurse her baby. The other 5 gorillas soon joined the new family outside, with the baby's father, Winston, keeping Frank and 2-year-old Monroe under constant supervision. They were all mildly curious about the baby, but willing to let Amani enjoy private time with her infant. The staff at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park was thrilled that their newest gorilla had recovered from her shaky start and was being lovingly cared for by her mother. With the support of the rest of the gorilla troop, she could now grow up to be the gorilla she was born to be. The successful introduction between mother and baby was a significant milestone, and the staff could breathe a sigh of relief knowing that their efforts had paid off in ensuring a healthy and happy start to the little one's life. A visit to the nearby zoo will offer a chance to witness the gorilla family huddled together, quietly grooming and chattering. The father keeps a watchful eye while the mother cradles her baby protectively. Although content, the older siblings sometimes gaze longingly at the world outside their enclosure.